cell structure. The pointer shows us the cell wall. Within each cell is a darker mass, which is called the nucleus. Scientists have discovered that almost every plant cell has a cell wall and a nucleus. The cells we've been looking at appear flat because we are seeing only one side. A diagram will help us see a cell as it really is. Every cell has thickness. Here is the cell wall. Inside it is the nucleus. The small white drops are called vacuoles. Most of the material inside the cell wall is protoplasm.
We all came from the one singularity, the one atom, the one cell, but where did that one come from? Where will this one being of energy go when it's done? I was made to only be here temporarily. In this one time and space, the black holes and Big Bang make my mind race in place. To the day I lay in a grave. Yeah, it's hard to say, but one day I'll pass away, so remember my face. Another molecule expanding in the universe, a time and space at a rapid rate. They say we're carbon-based. First there was nothing, and out of nothing came everything and all things that have been or ever will be. The earthly, the heavenly, the macro, the micro, the pyramids, and the valley of the kings. In a primordial soup of fire, the atoms grip the rings. Some say hark, the herald, the angels sing, while others see themselves as the phoenix and just grip the wings. Now, I'm a filthy animal that likes to lick thick lips with rings. Quick flashes of synaptic, active chemical compounds, electrical impulses, and polypeptides. Learning and memory. Hydrogen is the simile in this mineral nebula. Verisimilitude and similarity identical to the unknown phenomena. Strain, Andromeda. Seeing crop circles in my dreams of insomnia. Copy, carbon-based philosophy, Fibonacci. A lifetime of lifetimes existing in this eternity of entropy. Looking at the sunset and feeling it with all five senses, sensibility, rational thought, Plato, form, appearance, copy, inhale life in each breath. Conceptualize the permanence of death and the instability of life, so my mental is overactive, tapped into the collective conscious, so I never slept. I studied thermodynamic laws, strong force, weak force, the Kabbalion and massive bodies that move weightless. While I'm in a corporal body confused by the physics of polarity, gravity, spatial placement. In reality, we only know our own reality. So I see the godly without the Christian, Judaic, deoxyribonucleic acid ribosomes, double helix. I know chromosomes, genomes, brain, stem, nervous system, proteins, lipids, heart, blood, flesh, and bone. The priests speak prophecy. They had a vision and hold words with conviction. I'm still trying to understand how or what the universe is expanding into and how can we measure it. I wrote a mosaic, still try to better it. Photovoltaic, psychoactive, I can't waste my life. I might not make it another night. So under the sunspot, I pour libations for the greatest of ancients. Mold the world in the image and then I created. See the brick in the wall crumble from consistent collisions. Multiple, multi-universal. Infinite possibility and potential. No collateral, molecular decay. Shelf life is parabolic. Stare at knowledge of all that lives. Composites, compositions, deconstruction. But the beauty of death is the gift of life. Quasars, stars, Mars, so far to go. The quantum mechanics, the parts and wholes. Golden ratios and sections, unification theory, holistic, the dot, the line, the circle, the center, the angle, universal expansion, the no end, no beginning, extending, 11 dimension, bending continuums like experiments, brief belief suspension, outside the confines of what is thought to be space and time, Cronus consumes his children to get ready to stand in line. Cronus consumes his children, so get ready to stand in line. Man, I got a lot on my mind. Like wormholes, quantum leaps, leap of faith. I see stars like Neil deGrasse Tyson. The brain is simply a physical organ, so it's hard to keep my place. My mind is always floating in the Milky Way, lost deep in space, lost deep in space. We all came from the one singularity. The one atom, one cell, But where did that one come from? And where will this one being of energy go when it's done? I was made to only be here temporarily. In this time and space, the black holes and Big Bang make my mind race in place. To the day I lay in graves. Yeah, it's hard to say. One day I'll pass away. So remember my face. Another molecule expanding in the universe of time and space at a rapid rate. And they say we're carbon-based.
We actually see a large amoeba dividing. It is surrounded by other tiny animals that live in the water with it. The two halves of the amoeba move apart and finally separate. Now there are two cells, each of which can grow and divide again. In any plant or animal, the cells change food into new protoplasm. The cells reproduce their own kind. The cells are a basis of life and growth. Just as we saw different kinds of plant cells, we can find different kinds of animal cells. The skin of a frog, for instance, is made up of these cells, which contain color or pigment. The muscle of a frog is made up of long, thin cells. Closely resembling these are the muscle cells of a water bug. Cells which do similar work are often similar in structure. These cells are from a cricket. By their structure, we can guess that they too are muscle cells.
I think to myself, if I didn't drink liquor, would I think quicker? I think to myself, is it all a waking dream with link letter? I think to myself, is life like you blink, you miss it forever, so let's link quicker, but does nothing even matter? Or is matter everything and nothing, because it's all a human construction? These ideas are proof of something, but do the words confuse the meaning? Bleeding, reading, writing with no instruction. Fighting to explain what was given as a geometric equation with no quotient by ideological disruption. This is the idea of flashing, before the paradigm can categorize the function of conception. Look at all the typing, the goodwill hunting, emancipation, the escaping, but I'm the bottled lightning. Electrical connections, induction, deduction, suspension of belief, expulsion, intellectual repulsion, connections, alien abduction. Feeding, fighting, breeding, biting, breathing, sighing, sleeping, weekly sightings. Fail hard and keep on trying.